Welcome back. New at 6, we are laying our eyes on new security measures at Metrolink stations. Last year, Metro Transit started installing these turnstiles at 11 stations. They added more security on trains as well as surveillance cameras. And the upgrades are helping bi-state development's bottom line.
We're told more people are opting to ride the Metrolink now. From January to May, at the stations where new turnstiles are installed, more than 1.3 million riders boarded trains. That's a 15% jump from last year. And overall, at all Metrolink stations, ridership is up 11%, or more than 3 million riders. The number of incidents, Metro says, are also down in that same time period, dipping to 215 from 251. The new turnstiles are part of a $61 million security upgrade. It includes upgrades to a better camera system and extensive station fencing. Automated fare collection is also expected to be installed at all Metrolink stops next year.